I am not generally a self-conscious type person because to be self-conscious, you really have to think about what other people are thinking about you, and I really don't care. Like, really don't care. My apathy about what the world thinks about me and the way I am seen through other people's eyes is probably unhealthy. But I have to admit there are a few things that I am self-conscious about. I am genuinely terrible at remembering people's names. I can shake your hand and we will exchange names while I'm looking you in the eyes, and 5 seconds later, while we're still talking, the back of my mind is going, Tom? Tim? Tom? Terry? Oh, I don't know his name! Ah! This was a huge problem when I volunteered to work with a youth group at the church, because you're always meeting new kids, and when those kids come back, they're so excited to see you. Hey, Trent! Hi! Sport! I also have a hard time pronouncing names, especially if they're anything French. Ah, stupid French! Louisa? It's Louise, dummy. Antonio? No, that can't be it. It's Antoine. Dude. And most recently and most very publicly, Casey...
It's pronounced Neistat.
But in the last 3 weeks, I have spent an inordinate amount of time looking at myself in a screen, and it has made me self-conscious about some things. Even though I make a lot of jokes about being the fat boy, I am really not fat. If I would stand up straight consistently, I don't even have a gut. The problem is that my resting posture is this ridiculous, like, arched back slouch thing that makes me look like I weigh 300 pounds when I don't. And worse than my posture is my tics. No, I'm not talking about little blood-sucking bugs. My mom never took me to a doctor to get an official diagnosis because she was afraid, especially in the 70s and 80s, the kind of drugs I would end up on if they did diagnose me. But the fact is, I have Tourette's.
Have you ever heard of Tourette Syndrome? It's exceptionally rare.
Now, obviously, I would like to clarify that Tourette Syndrome is not just screaming cuss words.
Hey, son of a...
It's more about small physical tics, little twitches, and vocal tics, little grunts or groans. For some people, they're much worse. I'm putting a link in the doobly-doo to the Wikipedia page, which does a pretty good job of explaining it. When I was in the 2nd grade, I was in a Christmas play, and I played an Easter Bunny. It's complicated. But the audience raved and thought that I was the best actor ever because throughout the entire performance, no matter what I was doing, I was twitching my nose like a bunny. I had no idea I was doing it. It was a Tourette's tic. Now the way it works with Tourette's is the tics come and go and they take different forms and different times you do different things. But the biggest thing is when you're really stressed or really tired, they really come out. And being up to 11, 11:30, midnight every night trying to get this stupid video to upload to YouTube has made me tired and a little bit stressed. And as I've been editing VEDA the last few weeks, I have noticed my nose twitches a lot. And it drives me crazy to watch me do it. But in case you are wondering about why I do this all the time, now you know. I'll see you tomorrow.